What makes a perfect burrito? The inside, of course. Now, how hard is it to make? Well, I'm here to tell you it is stupid easy. Let's get to it.
It's time for Galaxy Hoodie Go!
If you plan to cook and you're not going to stare at an empty pan all night, you're going to need 26 to 30 ounces of canned black beans, 26 to 30 ounces of cubed tomatoes, fresh or canned, 26 to 30 ounces of refried beans, can be vegetarian, can be carnivore, can be whatever you want, but you're going to combine that with your 24 ounces of meat of your choice, so maybe the vegetarian option is better. 1 whole onion, 8 medium-sized garlic cloves, salt and pepper, you're going to add that to taste. Everyone likes a little bit of a different formula with theirs. 1/4 cup of taco seasoning, 3 cups of rice that you're going to prepare separately and dump in at the end, 2 large pots, 1 for your burrito mix and 1 for your rice, of course, and then tortillas, or I guess as we say in the States, tortillas? I don't know. Here, take this poll. Which one do you say, tortillas or tortillas? Throw your oil into a pan, and as always, make sure that it is ridiculously hot and behaves like water before you put anything in, otherwise you're just kind of wasting your time. Well, not really, but it'll take longer for your stuff to cook. Go ahead and add your diced onions too. As you can see, I'm chopping one, and then frantically in the corner you can see my head bobbing as I'm chopping the other one, and then, oh, there it is. I was wondering where that went. After this, you're going to put your garlic in, and then you're going to mix everything all together so that it can cook through and caramelize beautifully. The reason we're going to caramelize it is we want to draw out that delicious flavor. Make sure just to keep this moving every so often, maybe every 2 to 3 minutes, just give it a mix around. If it starts to burn instead of turn lightly brown, you're going to want to turn down your heat because you don't want it to burn, you just want it to nicely brown, kind of like how you see here. Next up, add your meat in thumb-sized pieces. As you can see, I'm carefully putting them in different parts of the pan so they all have a chance to cook. You're going to want this all to break down, but alright, can we go a little faster? There, okay, that's a bit better. I'm falling asleep. Just make sure to spread everything out nice and evenly. You want it to get a nice chance to cook your meat entirely through. As you can see there, I flattened them down just to help it cook a little bit better, and then go ahead and add your salt and pepper to the mix. I know a lot of people argue whether or not you should add it before or after. I add it during, just because it's time to beautifully meld into whatever you are cooking, of course. Is there really any other way? So this is what it looks like when your meat is close to done. Most of it's a nice kind of brownish color with a little bit of pink remaining. That's fine, don't worry about it too much. Now we're going to add the tomatoes and the black beans. Now you're going to want to mix this in really well because these don't start out at a warm temperature, and since your meat is not 100% cooked, you just want to make sure everything's distributed nicely before you let it finish cooking. Go ahead and add the taco seasoning like you see me add there, and then just let it come up and bubble like this. That means it's heating through beautifully. Next victim is the refried beans, vegetarian, carnivorous, vegan, whatever you want to add, throw it in. The reason we're putting it at the end is if you put your refried beans in the beginning, it's not very good. I've tried it both ways and this is kind of the best way. So here you can see me adding the rice that I've prepared, and whoo! After a nice steam bath to open your pores and stuff, heavily mix everything together. Heavily mix everything together? Okay, well, thoroughly mix everything together and you're ready to go. And there you are, delicious burrito mix that you can serve either by itself with cheese, or you can put in tortillas and then put cheese on those anyways. I don't know, however you like it. It's a flexible dish, just go with it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and then go ahead and leave me a comment down below, or follow me on social media if you haven't already. There's going to be a button that appears here. Make sure to click that to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Always remember though, stick with me, and you'll never go hungry again!